I'm a servant type of leader, right? Like I like to be on the floor. I think that shows a lot to your team where, if you're in the dining room, you're helping passing coffee, you're serving the food, right? You're not just in your office all day long, but just being there on the floor with them, right? Helping them whenever they need help. I just feel like that's the best way to create a connection with your team. And that's what I've done throughout my career is like be there on the front line with them, helping them and just showing them of what it takes. We hire a lot of young caregivers these days, but we make sure we know their whys, right? We make sure that they want to take care of residents. We train them and we make sure before they go out to they go on the floor, right? They know exactly what to do. I make sure when I come in the building, right? The first thing I do is make rounds, right? I look at the community, make sure everything looks good, right? I say hi to the residents, say good morning. The rule is always say hi, right? Like there are families too. So we say hi and we've made really great connections just by, the consistent communication and just being friendly all the time. My team is a well-oiled machine, so I don't have to be here for this building to run. Everyone knows their job, everyone knows the vision, right? Everyone knows what they need to do to make a difference in the residents' lives, right? And like it starts before the move-in, right? We already make the connection when, hey, we get this prospect, right? And we ask them questions and we make sure it's a fit for them, it's a fit for us. Like if we know a resident is like just wanting to be alone and they just want to be at home and in their bed and do nothing, then we typically say, hey, like maybe a smaller community or a boarding care is probably better for you. But if they like to socialize, they like to interact, or families tell us, like, hey, they're very social, right? And we typically like encourage it and like we're like, hey, like come to us, like we're that community for you. Imagine your first day of school when you're a kid, right? And you didn't know anybody. That's how a resident feels sometimes, right? They're moving into a new environment, right? So let's show them as much love, respect as much as possible, right? Say hi. So once a resident moves in, like, within the rules, within 24 hours, a director has to come and say hi, or a staff has to come and say hi and introduce themselves, and then be with them throughout the day and throughout the week. When the families come, like we need to make sure like we know the families too, right? We just don't know the resident, we know the family as well. So it creates like a home-like atmosphere environment where they feel like more at home.